everybody, this is Bob Iacchino from Path Trading Partners along with Mike Arnold for our morning FX Path Chat. Quick update on a couple of things we've been looking at. Euro US dollar broke bad on us. That's going to happen. Mike will go over that. We've got some persistent dollar strength, potentially having a lot to do with the troubles in Europe. French Conservative Party gaining some strength in terms of their upcoming elections, as well as some hiccups in the Brexit process, which we won't really go into. But I'm going to turn it over to Mike to show you what he's seeing on the charts, and I will talk to you guys in a minute.
Okay, thanks, Bob. All right, as Bob said, we were looking for higher prices in the euro. It's now collapsed back down. So this is a closed position. It is no longer valid. Let me remove some of the levels and redraw what we'll be looking for next, because now we can redraw our trend lines. That channel has now broken down. And we're just going to update some of these things to reflect they're no longer targets anymore. They're just key levels. Now we've broken below this lower trend line and below the R zone. Right now we're sitting right at the 50-day exponential. If we continue lower, watch for the 106.41 level, and then this key point on this trend line, which we call the defining point, which comes in right about 106.20. So that's the next two levels, 106.40 and 106.20 to the downside. It gets tough because there's a lot of prior support and resistance in here. So there's not a lot else I can put out there right now until we get some new unfolding patterns. However, on the pound, we talked about this potential double top. It's now an actual double top. And if we close below this level, the 124.12 level, it is a triggered double top, which the next key levels down, you're going to watch for the 122.82 level, which is where we normally lower our stop. You're going to watch for the 122.16 level, and you're going to watch for the 121.50 level, which also coincides with pretty closely with another major significant level. So if this does close below there, watch for continued further weakness in the pound. Yen, we came down, tested this significant level again, and now rallied back up off of it. So that is fine. Look for major resistance at the 112.74 level, which is coinciding with the 8, and a prior kiss this trend line and close below this trend line, but look for it to retest that key areas. That's the next on the yen. On the Swissy, this level held with the 200 and the dual significant levels is now rallied up. We've now tested both these significant levels and the 21 period. There's nothing else to call. We've hit all our key levels. We'll have to wait and see if this trend line gets redrawn to see where the next move in this pair is. And finally, Aussie on the weekly. We did not get a close above this significant level yet, and we're pulling back. Watch for potential support near yesterday's open and low, and with the rising, what's flat to now rising 8. So that's the key levels you're going to be watching for on pullbacks. Again, we're watching for a close above this 76.80 level on a weekly basis to trigger the next possible move higher. Until there's nothing else to do in the Aussie. That's all I have for you right now. Back to you, Bob.
Thanks, Mike. Remember, Money Path Podcast. There's a new podcast up there. You can find it on iTunes or at our website on pathtradingpartners.com. Also, send us a support email if there's something you'd like us to cover. Somebody did email us about covering some specific stocks that have earnings coming out. We'll look at some of those in our morning equity path chat that will be posted in a little bit. It could be posted already, depending on when you're listening to this. Cheers, guys, and thanks for watching.